Good morning. It's Friday, February the 21st, and this is The Drill. Thank you very much. I'm Ron, your host and the only true conservative in the United States today. My podcast is short, approximately 5 to 10 minutes long, because shorter podcasts are easier to download and listen to. I've been listening to Rush Limbaugh since '89. I've been listening to Sean Hannity since he became syndicated, and I've been listening to Hugh Hewitt and Glenn Beck and Joe Pags for about 5 years. Unlike those who pretend to know socialism, I actually do know socialism because I grew up in a socialist household. My podcast is made available through Spreaker and can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. Today, the tweet of the day, Commie Mommy, and Mitt Romney. All that when I come back. Thank you. From Mayor Garcetti, quote, honoring the legacy of Rosa Parks and Susan B. Anthony at Getty House with 200 students and inspiring stories from women executives who are blazing a trail in LA sports and lifting up the next generation of leaders in our city, unquote. Mayor Garcetti gets an F in communication. The first thing that I notice is that Mayor Garcetti's failure to use personal pronouns. The next thing is his failure to inform the reader as to what kind of an event he is talking about. Is it a meeting? Is it a celebration? Is it a briefing of some sort? Is it a commemoration of some sort? No answer. The third thing I notice is the mayor's failure to give credit to the participants of this thing. The fourth thing I notice is extensive use of left-wing slang in his tweet, lifting up and leaders. All of this evidence leads me to believe that the mayor is involved in what is commonly known as process philosophy, in which events, people, places, and things are disregarded in favor of processes, i.e. movements. Next up, Commie Mommy. Thank you very much. Commie Mommy was impulsive. She failed to consider the consequences of her actions or considered alternative courses of action. I remember many times at the dinner table when she would suddenly announce a new family project, such as the time when she informed everyone that, from now on, we only speak Dutch in this house. Ignoring the fact that we children barely understood Dutch and having us learn on the fly would drastically bog down family communication and create unnecessary frustration and conflict. The ultimate result of this Dutch-only decree, of course, was failure and bitter frustration for Commie Mommy. When I come back, Mitt Romney. Thank you and welcome back. I was listening to Rush Limbaugh's show and he happened to mention Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney made his decision to vote guilty during the impeachment of President Trump for subjective, not objective reasons, as he claimed. Senator Romney justified his vote objectively, saying that he used his faith to guide him. I then thought, I don't believe him, and I asked myself why and came up with this answer. If a person consistently uses objective standards, such as faith, to make decisions, then he should end up agreeing with other people, even his opponents, from time to time. If he never agrees with other people, and particularly his opponents, that indicates that he is using a subjective standard in making his decisions. In other words, he's letting his biases, prejudices, and even hatred, rather than faith, be his guide. Back in a minute. Who is the true conservative? He is the person that understands that conservatism is not just about politics, but culture as well. He is not selfish, but minds his own business. He acts like an adult. He is patriotic and uses common sense. He expresses what he knows and does so with certainty. He makes judgments, refuses to speculate, speaks clearly and definitively, and is not afraid to say no. He is open-minded, asking why rather than why not. He is consistent, credible, and influential, not ashamed of his existence, unafraid to learn or correct his mistakes. He is a normal American, and he's better than the socialist. He's a better friend, father, brother, family member, and a better person, period. You have to know that. If you don't know with every fiber of your being that being a true conservative is best, then you're wasting your time. That brings me to the end of another episode of The Drill. Remember that the left has no authority, no power, and they can't win. Think about it.